Ew. Why do you have to do this? I hate this. Everything is ew.
We made it.
We're alive. In unfortunate news, I'm here.
We had 2 fights.
What was the second one?
We had a fight last night, and we had a fight today after therapy.
Yeah, this man wants to come home. I pause my shows, and he comes home, puts on tap water information of all things, and thinks I'm going to be chill.
You not pause your show.
I was watching my shows. I stopped it when you were coming home. It's like, we'll watch the Kim show that we watch. You come in here, don't say shit, put on water talk.
That is a far cry from water talk, my friend. Water talk is plebeian propaganda.
It's just flavored water. Calm down. Relax.
Flavored water, yeah, for people who don't
For people who have a little fun in their lives, I know
really
you don't understand that.
feel the need to modify the one thing that was left and sacred for humanity's survival, and just totally fuck it all up with the artificial experience.
Yeah, and this means not over here eating anything artificial ever. Had Gushers today.
It's not about that. It's not about not treating yourself to specific treats, but don't fuck up the fucking.
They aren't putting it in the tap.
No, I didn't get to watch that info piece, but
I said you could put it on.
oh yeah, we all know how that ends. That theoretical, yeah, you could put it on, but what's the consequence? Am I right, guys?
No.
911, what's your emergency?
There's a fight breaking out. You're talking about the dogs?
Yes.
Yeah. We silenced them. They're no longer with us.
Oh, I love that for me. They're right here. It's okay. Not for me, but for them.
They might make a reappearance as they do. But yeah, so we don't really know what it is about tap water since we didn't watch the video. But tap water is deadly. And that's not an exaggeration.
Again, just let us die.
Okay, so there was, I think there's this thing where people have different needs.
No.
And it's also weird. You're very hard to predict because I didn't know that you paused a show, and usually you don't pause a show. And usually you continue watching whatever you were watching for up to an hour after I get here. And how would I know that you stopped your show and that I couldn't put something on?
It doesn't matter because it's my TV.
So anyway.
You can go watch your Water Talk anywhere else in any of
Please
your
don't
two
call
homes.
it Water Talk. That is so offensive.
What was our
It's the
second
polar
fight?
opposite of Water Talk. For those who don't know, Water Talk is a TikTok trend where people take water and they put all kinds of flavored stuff into it. And it's a whole trending thing where people need to flavor their own water with these little pods or flavor packets or whatever. So anyway, that's what Water Talk is. TOK, TikTok. Oh, nothing to do with any kind of health related.
What was our second fight?
Our second fight was about the podcast.
Yes, again, this man wants to plan out every goddamn moment. It's how it was portrayed to me.
Anyway.
And he says it's not. But he also won't tell me what he actually
Well, we're going to have a
means.
segment.
Oh, see, it was about segments.
We're going to have a complaints segment.
Okay, complain.
No, this is for you. You like to complain. So you're going to complain and I'm going to listen. Ready? Go.
Okay, he wants plan out the podcast. He
No.
presents it like he's trying to come. You don't understand how he is, though. He comes out here being like, so what are we going to do? What are our segments? And in my head, that means he is trying to plan every goddamn moment of this podcast. He's about to bring out the Excel spreadsheet.
Okay.
And I'm like, no, please stop.
Okay. It's a fair point, but not really, because we had already talked about segments, and they were a collaborative effort. But when I brought them up today, it was like she thought that I was making up something that never happened. So, yes, if I was running this by myself, it would be very
Boring.
much a high quality production.
No, it'd be
unlike whatever
boring and
this-
everyone would be asleep right now.
No way. The ratings are through the roof so far, and
You have a solo podcast right now that no one knows about?
no, ours, because of my addiction.
I'm being attacked by the bad dog.
Here. Jack, go lay down.
I was literally bit live.
You were not paying attention to what you were doing.
I was. I knew what he was doing. I was trying to get him the fuck away from me because he's fucking nuts.
Alright. Jack, you're safe here. Come sit.
I was the one that was bit, and I'll have you know it hurts from here to here. He struck a nerve. And I'm pointing from the top of my hand to my elbow.
But you know, you were just distracted.
I
That
wasn't
you shouldn't grab him like that.
No, I knew he shouldn't grab me like that.
Anyway, all that's getting cut.
No.
So the complaint section, you really kind of butchered that by making it a complaint about itself. So let's move on.
I can complain about so many other things.
Okay, go.
Okay, the dog bit me and you were on his side.
I'm not on. I am Switzerland here.
Yeah, he's always Switzerland. That's my complaint. He will never take my side on anything. He's always playing devil's advocate. It's the worst thing ever.
I'm not an advocate for the devil. I am a man of God.
No, you're not. You're a man of the earth.
Okay. Would you like to do a crying segment? Do you feel like crying right now? We would like to plan our planned 5-minute tier.
Unfortunately, I cannot cry on command. It'd take me a while.
Okay, so we'll just save that one for a rainy day. Do you have anything controversial you'd like to discuss?
You probably do.
I probably do, but I didn't get any time to think about it, so maybe you should tell people about how you don't have an internal monologue.
Okay, so I'm not sitting here with some bitch talking Lizzie McGuire style in my head constantly. That's not going on. And that's, I mean, I don't have that. I can talk in my head if I really need to, but I don't all the time, especially when I'm doing normal things I just do all the time that don't need a thought for me. It's more of I'm programmed and I do it. I can make a list in my head, but that's, I don't really know how to describe it other than I don't have a talking bitch in my head.
So, in a fascinating discovery, about half of people don't have an internal monologue.
Is it half, really?
Well, I'm only just looking at this because I didn't have the chance to prepare.
Yeah, he has no chance to prepare.
I usually
He's the one that
like
wants to prepare and then he doesn't prepare.
I
so
usually
that's
like to
it.
do my diligence before making statements, but
Do you? You make a lot of statements.
yeah, I do a lot of research. So, about 50% of people don't have an internal monologue, and up until recently, as I understand it, the one group was not aware of that the other group even existed, and everyone just assumed that everybody either did have an internal monologue or didn't even know what an internal monologue was. But my life
You're always talking.
as
in
a
your
constant narration in my head, and I'll
head. God, I wouldn't want to be in
speak
there.
out sentences in my head before they're said out loud.
No.
I say other people's sentences back to me.
That's a lot.
before responding.
That's extreme.
Yeah. So, what else about you is non-human?
I have the bump on the top of my mouth.
There's a bump. Tongue bump? What's it called?
I don't know, but it's on the roof of your mouth. It's either smooth, apparently, or the bump.
It says here it's a fatal condition. According to WebMD.
Cool. I'm excited.
No, I'm just kidding. I can't find it. This is something I would have liked to be more prepared about. But we did do we can plug in the bit here about the Reese's gene
In
conversation.
the body temperature.
Oh. I have a button for that. Which one is it?
He's looking for the button.
Oh, it's not working.
It's broken. It's because I'm here. I'm also really bad with the electronics. And whenever I'm around, they don't work right.
Oh, I see. Let me try again.
911, what's your emergency?
Damn it.
The following is a reenactment of recent events. Will you turn down the heater? It's getting a little crazy in here.
Oh my god, you're out of your goddamn mind. It's at 68.
Well, it's a lot warmer than 68 in the bed if you combine all of our body heat. Oh, I forgot. I have my temperature device.
You didn't forget, you immediately went for it, but okay.
I'm finding it.
It's in your hand.
I found it.
It's in your hand.
Let's check Nemo, our big black dog. What do you think his temperature is?
100.
No, you said like... You said like 72.
Yes, I said 70.
70. Okay, let's check Jackie Dang, our tiny dog.
Brown.
Brown with some white. What temperature do you think Jack is?
69 is what I had said.
This is what you said just now. 69. Okay, well, Jack is 80, and Nemo is 84, and you are 82, and I... Oh, it's climbing. It's 90. If I check under the covers, 82 degrees. And I said, well, it was 79 degrees, probably on the bed. So, wow. Now, let's check our foreheads.
Yeah, we didn't just do this at all.
Okay, I'm checking my forehead. What's it say?
95.7.
FM?
No.
Okay.
Degrees.
Okay. And yours is 89. So as we know, the normal body temperature is 98.6 degrees. So, Shaylee, you were going to look up the...
I already did this and I already know it. We already did this and his was normal at 98 something and mine was 94 and apparently now it's 89. It was much better to just... This bitch had me put the microphone away and made me get it back out.
Oh, that's getting cut.
No, because he wanted to reenact this and it's fake. And I already told the story of what happened. And the end of the story is that I'm dead and I don't belong on this planet. I'm 94 degrees. Do you have anything to add?
I don't like it. You didn't even mention the word hypothermia.
Okay, do it.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Play it. Stop stopping it.
I'm not stopped it. It's still going.
It is? Okay, I'm in hypothermia constantly. And that's why I'm so goddamn tired and no one believes me. I'm over here dying. I'm tired.
I mean, this just sounds fake, like how you said I sounded fake. Because you're trying to re-say the things that you would have said.
You wanted me to re-say the things that I was going to say. These are the things I'm saying right now.
No.
Yeah.
You're going back in time.
You're going back in time. This whole thing is going back in time. And in fact, anything you ever say is going back in time.
What is your body temperature, Shaylee?
94 degrees apparently, except the last time you took it was 89, which means I'm for sure just dead.
Bean, we have to go with the part of the story that makes sense.
I do. It's all...
So when you used to get your temperature checked during COVID, what did it used to read?
Yeah, like 94.
And then you looked up 94 degree body temperature and it said that is the state of hypothermia.
Yeah, it said, watch out, you're unwell. And the people that would take my body temperature at work were like, that's weird. And they probably thought I was putting like a cold washcloth on my head to do the opposite of like faking sick out of school. And I was trying to fake not sick to go to work. But I wasn't. I'm just an alien and I'm not from here.
So it says 94 degrees is moderate hypothermia, which can result in being lethargic, apathetic, cool, and pale.
And there I am.
So
Welcome to me.
maybe we should talk more about how you're not from this planet.
I do. I talk a lot about how I'm not from this planet.
I know, we should talk more about it with the microphone.
Okay. Also, I disagree with things most people do.
Oh, well, that's just being human.
Is it? Because I think most things that people do that are considered not rude, I think are rude. And most things that are considered rude, I don't think are.
Okay, well, maybe some specifics would help fill in the blanks.
Oh. Tone. I don't think tone is rude. I don't think I have a rude tone. I think everyone else's tone is rude and condescending. When you're too fucking nice, stop it.
Spoken like a true rude person.
Okay?
It is rude to lie, and using a fake happy tone is lying. So, if everyone were just honest, then we wouldn't have to have so much...
Weirdness. Everyone's fucking weird.
We wouldn't have such a shallow society. Your blood type.
RH negative.
So there's this gene, right?
I mean, I don't know if it's a gene. I don't know what
Well,
it
they call
is.
it the Reese's gene, so...
Okay. Yeah, I'm missing that.
Well, it's a gene that's in most monkeys, or the monkeys that... Right? Why are you laughing?
It's the monkeys that we came from, apparently.
Yeah, I was explaining it.
Okay.
So, but you started laughing as I started explaining
Okay,
it.
because it's just funny.
So not Reese's peanut butter cups, is that why you laughed?
Maybe.
It's kind of like candy. So there's the Reese's gene that's found in monkeys. The
I
monkeys...
don't know if that's how you say it, but
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know either, but how else would you say it?
RH.
It's found in monkeys or apes or something that we allegedly descended from, depending on your religion, or lack of. So, Shaylee doesn't have that gene, which means she does not have the same genetics as like 99% of...
Okay, it's not that many. It's not that high of a percentage.
Okay, well, let's check.
Most people have it. But it's not that.
It's probably pronounced Reese's. Maybe not Reese's. But if you say it fast, it sounds like Reese's. But it's R-H-E-S-U-S. So Reese's. About 15%, only about 15% of the population do not have this gene.
Okay, in the US, according to what you're looking at.
Oh, geez. Well, can't we just keep it simple? Let's look at international. Global. It says globally. Globally in the United States. 15%.
That article is for sure written in the United States.
Yes, America is the globe. We are the planet. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's
the
keep
fuck is that?
giving.
There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives.
What is that?
True, we'll make a better day, just you and me. It's a song called We Are the World.
Okay, well, I don't like it. Can we move on?
No, we can stop the pod.
Are you gonna finish what you were saying before?
But what?
Oh my god, the gene.
That was all I wanted to say, is that that you have there are only minority of people that don't have those genes. I already said it. I already
Okay.
made my point.
Well, that was very simple and it could have been edited a long time ago.
Yeah, well, you see, the thing about conversation is sometimes it evolves into other things.
Yeah, things that are super annoying. You just started randomly singing that song. For what?
You want me to play it back?
No, I just want you to tell me why.
Because it was the words that I was saying. It said, America, we are the globe, we are the world. And then I started singing the song, We Are the World. Pretty simple, really.
I have nothing else to say to you.
I like to express myself through song.
No, you don't.
There's a choice we're making.
This whole thing makes no sense to me.
Well, I thought you would talk more about your weird diseases.
My diseases?
Yeah.
What are my other diseases? It's not a disease for one.
Your medical anomalies.
That's pretty much it, right? I'm
No.
cold, and I have
Yes.
RH negative blood.
That's really all you want us to talk about?
I mean, what other
Should I
diseases?
go through the thing and then we bleep them all out after I list all the
Sure.
things that are wrong
this
with
is
you?
about me this time, so like, what is it? What are my diseases I don't know about?
You're always in pain. You don't ever get out of bed.
That's all related.
Related to being Reese's negative?
No, to being cold. I'm on the brink of death. I'm in hypothermia.
Okay, well, let's talk about why you're in hypothermia.
Because I'm not from here.
Well, yeah, let's not talk about that. That's classified. Government isn't ready to release those files yet. Not until it fits their agenda. But there are things about you, like your twitching.
Oh, I forgot about that. Because it doesn't happen too much lately.
Too cold to twitch?
Maybe. I don't think so. I don't know why that's gone down.
You weren't cold during the summer, though, were you?
I mean, at times, more so than most people, probably.
But you still slept just as much during the warmer weather.
Yes.
So even though you likely weren't as in much of a critical state of hypothermia.
I'm anemic.
Anemia. It's a disease.
No. It's more just a state of being. As one that doesn't eat meat.
Have you considered...
Also low B12, you know. It all just makes sense.
So you're hypothermic because you're a vegetarian?
Probably.
Oh. Maybe these are things that could be treated with supplements.
Yeah, I
Or
was
a
doing that for a while.
appropriate diet.
When I was sad.
When you were sad, let's talk about that.
Oh, I was sad. My face was falling off.
911, what's your emergency?
And I'm not kidding, though. It was serious. I have 2 therapists.
We have 2
But
therapists.
I mean, yeah, now I just go to them with Jason and complain about him.
Well, I found one, and you found one.
Yeah, one was supposed to be for my face, and he was for a while. But then,
You became our couples counselor.
yeah, but then Jason annoyed me more, and so I was like, come on over
That's not what
here.
happened.
Well,
He was so curious about our unique case that he had to take us on.
it is true. When I spoke about Jason, he's like, what? And it's like, I will bring him in, and you can see, and we can bond over that.
There was no bonding.
You don't know what happens when you leave the room.
Seems to me like he's on my side.
He looks at me and shakes his head, especially the last time. He was like, something about me just trying to change this poor guy.
Yeah, because there was nothing wrong with me.
You're the one that's up here being like, I can change. And I'm like, nah.
Anyway, good night.
Wow, wasn't that interesting
So now we know
about that?
that Shaylee's not from here.
Yeah, and I want to go back to wherever I'm from because I don't fucking like it.
She also says that I'm not from here, but
No,
I,
but we're from somewhere else.
I very much am from here. That's
No.
just a lot of people that are here aren't from here. So it makes me seem weird. But I get it.
Yeah, you fight really hard for here.
Yeah.
You did want to go to Mars, though.
Well, I would fight hard, but that's fighting for humanity.
Oh, relax.
I'm relaxed. I mean,
That's the one thing you shouldn't fight for.
yeah. There's this group of people.
The dogs are with us.
Lay down. Oh, that's getting cut. Lay down.
Cut.
Nemo,
Cut my podcast
lay down.
into pieces.
Cut my podcast into pieces. This is my loudest dog. This is my loudest dog. Extinctionalists. That's what you are. You want humanity to go extinct.
I mean, I'm not actively doing anything
And
about
then,
it. I
no.
want to state that. And
Important distinction for the record.
like, sure, like recycle, but like also fuck us.
Yeah. Well, the best way to look at that is, well, no, I don't want to say that. I want to say that to you, but to somebody else, who is an extinctionalist. No one's stopping you from
Listen.
taking one more off the planet.
Okay, you know I've had thoughts.
Right, that's why I wouldn't say it to you.
You did.
No, I didn't say it to you.
Oh.
Because I don't think you really feel that way. I think that's just a...
No, I do. I do think people are really bad.
But that's not the point. People are really bad, but they have the potential to be good. And we didn't.
need to do what
we
we're
didn't
done.
start out bad. We turned bad,
Yeah, when Eve ate that apple. That's
and that
all
was
I know.
the greatest sin.
I guess.
And is that what? Oh, is that what happened? And then
I just know she wasn't supposed to, and now we're doomed.
being punished.
right?
Why couldn't Eve eat the apple? It's a
I don't
balanced
know.
part of the food group.
It was a test. He tests you.
I don't trust him.
Me either.
As far as I'm concerned, see an apple, eat an apple. That's my motto.
And you do.
I do. I saw a meme video yesterday, and that was like this guy coming home from work or whatever, unpacking his lunch and
He took his daily apple after his trip.
puts it back in the fridge.
That's not you.
No, that's not me. I always eat the apple. I eat the apple first, actually.
Yeah, he eats any fruit or vegetable or vegetable that's like, what is that called for presentation?
Appetizer?
No.
Oh, garnish.
Yeah. To you, it is an appetizer.
I eat the garnish.
Yeah. Like if there's like
With
a
pride.
slice of parsley or something, he'll be eating that
Well, that's just
too.
part of the meal.
Yeah, makes sense.
I paid for it.
He will eat
I
it.
will eat it.
He will eat the plate.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I did pay for the plate to be washed, so I should eat the plate.
He takes home my leftovers from restaurants, and sometimes the waitress or waiter will look at us like, you really.
Oh, that only happened
Say
one
that.
time. You're like,
It's
oh,
happened
you
to-
want to take that home?
It's
That wasn't
happened.
even really a real thing.
It was a real thing. For sure, the one time it was a real thing. It was my crust of a grilled cheese, and she was for sure just going to take it. And we were like, wait, can we put that in the box? And she's like, really? But I've also had looks from other waiters and waitresses that you would not notice.
I gotta say, I have a feeling that, like, I don't know what percentage of people, but a majority of people don't take home leftovers. I'm like, this is why y'all are not doing it. You're not gonna be successful in life with that attitude.
Or they just know they're not going to eat it because America has huge portions. And maybe they're not.
Why would you not eat it, though? That's like such a entitled or such a first world country thing to do. It's like, oh, that's yesterday's food, or
Okay, well,
that
lots of
was
people
from
are like
2
that.
hours ago. I'm not gonna touch that.
Yeah,
Ew.
well, lots of people are like that.
Yeah, they're.
No, America just has huge portions and they need to calm down.
America does have huge portions. So yeah, if they cut the price in half and cut the plate in half.
Which is what they should do for a lot of things. A lot of it's way too much.
I guess so.
And a lot of people don't like certain foods left over. A lot of it's not very good.
Yeah.
I know you don't agree.
No, I agree. I like French fries. I don't ever take home French.
You do.
I used to when I was more poor than I am now.
See, that's the scale.
But it's not really about that, and I'm not really poor. So I just think that's part of the whole destructive thing, you know, if you want to talk about humanity or humans being greedy with the Earth's resources, then, you know, that's a prime example of something that culturally, really, I think that's like an American thing.
Yeah.
That to just be wasteful with everything. Yeah, I don't support it.
Yeah, I know you eat all your food. And all
I try
of my
to.
trash.
I try to. I mean, still that I ordered a Chinese salad that was soggy upon arrival, and I tried to turn it into a Chinese soup, but I didn't know how, so it didn't work out.
Is it still in the fridge?
Yeah, but that's just from like
A week ago.
yeah.
Like
I guess
a
it
week
was.
and
It
a
was
half.
a week ago, yeah. Which, you know, not that long, but I don't think I'll be eating that.
I support that.
But
I've
the important
supported
thing
that
is
the whole time.
the important thing is that I tried, and I wasn't afraid
but you
to.
wasted other ingredients trying to make it into a soup.
Yeah, but not much.
Yeah, it's just some broth.
Some broth and some sauce.
Some sauce.
Sauce. I wasn't really that. I think. Yeah. No, I don't want to talk about the soup anymore.
I support that as well. He's looking at his notebook of segments. I told him if he wanted segments, he should plan it if he wants it so bad. And he cut out the one segment that I didn't want to do. So.
No, I didn't cut it. We can still do it. You were supposed
Well,
to.
I don't have it planned now. Now it's going to take a long time again.
Well, that's okay, because we can pause it whenever we want. You know, we can take as much time as we want.
Well, then pause it, I guess. Okay, I'm going to play a song, and it's going to be a Paramore song this time. And this should be relatively easy for you, I think, because you do actually like this song. He's even danced to it at a concert once.
Yeah, but I really don't know the lyrics.
Oh! Well, you should know it.
You know I don't know lyrics for any songs, right?
That's really bad of you, and that's why we're doing
This
this.
is why. This is why I cannot play this game.
Ironically, that is the song, but you, that's not. I'm not doing the chorus. So here we are.
To have conviction, 'cause we were crimes of passion.
I don't know. I don't have a guess. I've never even looked at this song before. I have no idea. I've never sang that part. You saw me sing the chorus because it's repeating literally the same lines. I don't know the other lyrics to the songs.
You make me very sad.
Survival of the fittest. You're either with us or
I've never even listened to the song outside of
you're
You playing it in the car or live? The one time I heard it live.
Okay, you've heard it twice live. We've been to 2 other concerts in the past year.
I don't remember that.
We went to the When We Were Young Fest, and then we saw them when they were here.
When were they here? What did they play at?
The Kia Arena. We went there like a couple months ago.
Oh. Do I remember that? Yeah, I remember that.
You're upset.
That was weird.
You're weird. How was that weird?
Yeah, it's just not really like we were far away.
Okay.
The Paramore at When We Were Young is kind of a cool story though. So we had bought tickets to the first When We Were Young festival, which is like a festival in Las Vegas that was put together with a bunch of, what would you call them, 2000 bands? Mm-hmm. Emo, 2000s era emo bands. Quote unquote emo, I guess, because they're not really emo.
Pop punk, kind of. Whatever.
But the whole theme was kind of about emo scene of that generation, so, which kids today are way sadder, so who's to say? But so we went to that. We flew out to Vegas, and the morning of, it was Saturday morning, right?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, the morning of the concert, there is a wind storm, and the concert gets canceled. Tens of thousands of people, I imagine.
Yeah, that day walking the streets, it was a bunch of sad millennial emo adults walking the streets of Las Vegas. And that was fun.
But so they sent out an announcement, or they sent out an email like an hour or two after they announced it on Twitter. And I'm not on Twitter, but we heard the room next to us.
You did.
And I heard them next door. And they were freaking out.
At the hotel.
At the hotel, yeah. About it being canceled. I immediately went and found...
Well, what had happened is he told me, and I had a massive headache, and I was just kind of like, oh. I just laid down and went back to sleep.
That's true. So she had given up, as usual. I'm not really a person to give up. I probably would have fucking broke into the thing. Scaled like a 15-foot wall or something. But that's the last resort. I do try and abide by societal rules.
I mean, we'll get to that.
But yeah, so I was able to find some resale tickets within like 10 minutes or something.
For the next day.
We had tickets for Saturday, and there was a second day on Sunday. So we were able to get tickets, or I was able to get tickets within a few minutes of hearing the news, and I actually got the tickets for cheaper than what we bought the original tickets for. But as news was getting out, the ticket prices shot way up to like the thousands, and I think we got them for, a few hundred or something. So the universe was on our side on that. We're really lucky that the people next to us had Twitter. That was crazy. So we ended up doing a different thing Saturday, and then we went to the festival on Sunday. And the festival layout was kind of like messed up. There was 2 main stages, and one of the main stages, an entire half of the stage was only accessible to VIP members, and the 2 main stages were right next to each other, but they were divided by a barrier, so you couldn't really traverse between the 2 stages at all. We stayed at the one stage the whole day to be up front for Avril, but we were also Paramore fans, and so we wanted to get over to the Paramore stage, but we didn't know until we tried. Like, aside from it just being the normal amount of impossible from a full crowd, it was more like literally impossible because of the way that the area was barricaded, that you'd have to go all the way out, completely out of the area to even get to that stage that was right next to it. So we were in the back for a while, and then we kind of realized that the VIP area was a lot more open or something. And I went up to the bouncer for the VIP area and asked if there was any way to buy a admission to the VIP. And he's like, yeah, give me $100. So I did, and we got in, and it was great. We got to see the show, and we were really close. Do you have anything you want to add to it?
No. Paramore was not the last act. My Chemical Romance was.
Why is that important to add?
It's not, but everything you added wasn't important either, and it's long.
So you make it longer?
Sure.
It's only long because you kept interrupting me.
I did not keep interrupting you. There's no interruptions. You did a whole monologue.
No part of that was a monologue. You tell it. You tell it from the beginning.
I don't want to tell it from the beginning.
Yeah.
No.
Please.
Why would I do that?
Because you're the magical storyteller
I'm
who
not
says
the ma-
everything concise, even though you would do the exact same fucking thing that I did.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you had boring details.
Okay, so sell the story without boring details.
We went to When We Were Young Fest. He bribed the guard to let us into the VIP section since we couldn't get in. The end.
Anything you want to add?
No, that was the only part we were going to talk about, and then you said the whole story.
There's a whole that wasn't just the bribes. It wasn't the only important part of that
started.
story. The most interesting part of that story is that we were still able to go, and that we didn't lose thousands of dollars on the whole trip. Well, it's late. Shaylee has to wake up at
6.
p.m.
No.
That's a.m., folks. That's an early morning. And then what time do you wake up on Saturday?
4.
p.m.?
Yep.
a.m., folks. That's an early morning. She's a real modern day working woman.
I worked 3 days.
That's true.
I think I'm becoming dyslexic, and I think I have vertigo.
Tune in next week for more on that. Error.
Everything's